Hello, my dear students. Today I'm talking about the Porifera. So I think we know Porifera area platyhelminth is the main phylum in the animal kingdom. So Porifera, the non-developed animals than any other phylum. Porifera actually, what does it mean by Porifera? Porifera means pore and fera means bear, that means contain. Pore containing animals. Pore containing animals, that means in the body there are too many pores. Too many pores are present. That's why it is called porifera. Pore containing animals. Commonly called it spawns. So the porifera mainly actually observed or found in marine area. Sometimes some animals actually found in freshwater, but normally it is marine. It is totally marine. Some animals can be found in freshwater. Remember, and the body structure, I think we know it is cellular grade animals. That means too much simple. Cellular grade animals. That means tissue is not formed. Organ system. So it is very much impossible to form organ system. Only cells are present. Multicellular animals. Tissue is not formed, so organ system is very much impossible to form. So they are cellular animals, remember, and in their body structure, remember students, in their body structure, we found actually two layers. The first layer is called the pinacoderm. This is called the pinacoderm cell layer, and this is the called choanoderm cell layer. And between pinacoderm and choanoderm, there is some gel-like structure. It is called the mesohyl. So two cell layers are present. One is pinacoderm, outer layer, and the inner layer is called choanoderm. And between these two layers, the gel-like structure is called mesohyl is present. And this pores actually is called the ostium. It's called ostium. And in the choanoderm, there are too many cells here. We called choanocyte cell. In choanoderm, there are too many cells present here. It's called choanocyte cell. So choanocyte cell actually present in choanoderm. So these cells are present here and looks like, my dear students, listen very carefully. This is the choanoderm cell, choanocyte cell. So these choanocyte cells are present in the choanoderm layer. So in the body structure, we can easily tell it has two cell layers. One is pinacoderm and choanoderm, and between this cell layer, mesohyl, a gel-like structure is present, and a special cell called choanocyte is embedded or present in choanoderm layer. I think you got my point. And then I'm talking about the skeletal system. Their skeletal system is very much simple. That means their body actually is from some chemical, some calcium carbonate make chemical. We called it spicule. Actually, spicule from the skeletal system. Spicule carry the body from the body. That means total cell and total body is organized by spicule. Is formed by, or is actually attached. All the cell and all the things are attached by spicule. And this spicule are formed by calcium carbonate. It acts as a skeleton. What our skeleton do? Carry the body, carry the muscle, carry everything. And that's how spicule actually carry the cell or carry the total body or from the structure. This total shape is formed by spicule. I think you got my point, my dear friends. And their digestion, respiration, excretion. And these things actually is very simple. Their digestion is called intracellular digestion. That means digestion is occurred inside the cell, in monocyte cell. But dear friends, digestion, respiration, excretion actually is happened or is placed by their water canal system. By their water canal system. So what is water canal system? Actually, suppose water from outside enter through the pore called ostium. And firstly they move inside this canal. This is called incurrent canal. Firstly, water enter into incurrent canal. This is incurrent canal. So firstly, water enter into incurrent canal through the ostium, and then this water enter in choanoderm or in radial canal. Suppose then water inside in or move in the radial canal. This is radial canal. So this is incurrent canal, this is radial canal. And then water actually move in this cavity is called the spongocoel. And then this choanocyte cell actually absorb nutrition from the water. So my dear students, listen very carefully. Firstly, water move inside through the ostium and moves into this incurrent canal, and then again moves into radial canal. This thing is called radial canal, and then total water actually moves to this big cavity is called the spongocoel cavity. And at that time, choanocyte cell absorb nutrients or absorb oxygen from the water. So their respiration, their digestion is total actually is placed or is done or has done by this water canal system. Do you understand what I'm saying now? I think you got my point. Firstly, this is called canal. This is incurrent canal, this is radial canal. Firstly, water enter into incurrent canal, then water enter into radial canal, and then every cell gets its nutrients, every cell absorbs its nutrient and oxygen. So firstly, oxygen enter into incurrent canal through the ostium, and then again some pores are present there, and then this water moves into radial canal, and after that this water moves into this spongocoel. So you have to remember this point. First the water into incurrent canal, then moves into radial canal, and then moves into spongocoel. And when water moves into spongocoel or radial canal, then all the cell actually get their proper nutrients and oxygen. So their digestion, respiration, and excretion actually has placed or has done by this water canal system. And their waste chemical, their extra chemical actually are removed by these pores. This is called the osculum. All the extra water, all the extra food, all the particles are removed through this osculum. I think you got my point. And their reproduction actually has done by sexually and sexually. Both can be happened in the case of Porifera. And remember, maximum time their male reproductive, that means their male gamete and female gamete, both are present in same in same organism. That means male gamete and female gamete are present in a single animals. That's why they are called hermaphrodite. So male gamete and female gamete are present in a single animals. in a single organism. But remember that self-fertilization is not best or not happened because the production of sperm and the production of ovum actually is not in the same time. That's why self-fertilization is not happened. So they can reproduce themselves by asexually and sexually, and they are hermaphrodite. Hermaphrodite means their sperm and ovum can be produced in the same body. I think you got my point. You got the habitat of Porifera. You got the body structure of Porifera, the skeleton system of Porifera. I repeat this all things again for just 1 minute. They're found actually in marine water, mainly marine water. Their body structure, they have actually a two main cell layer. The outer cell layer is called pinacorum. The inner cell layer is called coanodum. And between the two layers, there is some jelly-like structure called mesohyl. And my dear students, their total body is accumulated or is formed or is carried by some special structure called spicule. And this spicule is formed by calcium carbonate. And then, my dear students, their digestion, respiration, excretion has done by water canal system. Water canal system actually means they have some canal in their body. That means incurrent canal, radial canal, and water enter inside the body through this canal. So this canal actually helps to absorb water inside the cell. This canal actually helps to absorb the water inside the cell. First, water is absorbed by ostium and then moves into incurrent canal and then radial canal, and all the cell actually receive their nutrients and oxygen. So, and the reproduction actually can be done by sexual and asexual. So, my dear friends, please watch this video again and again, and I think totally clear about this. I think so. Thank you very much. See you in next class. Allah Hafiz.